Let your past die loudly, not with a whisper, not in silence. Burn it, bury it, scream it out of your lungs, because if you keep carrying the old version of you, there will never be room for who you're meant to become. There's a reason you're stuck. It's not because you're not smart enough or strong enough or lucky. It's because you're dragging a version of yourself into the future that doesn't belong there. Old habits, old fears, old voices. You're trying to build a new life using the broken blueprints of a person who didn't even believe they deserved more. And you're wondering why the foundation keeps collapsing. You can't become new until you're willing to let the old version of you die. Loudly, violently, honestly. The lie you've been living, you've told yourself, I'm just not that kind of person. I don't have the discipline. I've always struggled with this. Let me ask you something. Who told you that? Where did that belief come from? Because beliefs become prisons. And if you never question the bars, you'll decorate your cage and call it a life. You've made peace with your limitations because they're familiar. Comfort is your master, not freedom, not growth. You've convinced yourself it's safer to repeat the cycle than to risk the unknown. And yet you still ache for something more. That ache, that's the ghost of your potential. It doesn't speak politely. It howls. Brutal honesty is the door. There is no soft way to transform, no gentle path to mastery, no polite route to freedom. If you want to change, you have to get brutally honest with yourself. Who are you pretending to be? What patterns do you keep running back to? What excuses do you dress up in philosophy, spirituality, or logic? Brutal honesty is not self-hate. It's not self-punishment. It's self-respect in its rawest form. It says, I love myself too much to stay this small. It says, I'm not afraid of my shadow anymore. When you stop lying to yourself, even your posture changes. You walk taller, you speak clearer, you shed people who only knew the old you. Let them go. Your evolution isn't a negotiation. The ego will scream. The moment you decide to grow, your ego will throw a tantrum. It will say, you're betraying who you are. You're faking it. You're leaving people behind. Good, that's the point. You are not here to stay the same. You are not here to repeat last year in a different outfit. You are not here to live your trauma on loop and call it fate. You are here to kill the version of yourself that settled, to gut the identity that only knew survival, not power. This isn't metaphorical, it's spiritual surgery, and it hurts. But on the other side of that pain is clarity, and clarity is priceless. The rebirth is quiet, but real. You won't wake up one day and feel reborn. There won't be fireworks, there won't be a parade. The rebirth is subtle. You'll notice you're calmer, quicker to act, slower to react. You'll say no without guilt. You'll walk away without drama. You'll wake up and do what needs to be done, not because you feel like it, but because it aligns with who you are now. Discipline becomes your language. Boundaries become your armor. Purpose becomes your oxygen. People will say you've changed. They're right, you died. And you came back better. The death was worth it. The version of you that feared rejection, gone. The version of you that couldn't say no, gone. The version of you that lived in fear, comparison, addiction, avoidance, buried. And you're still standing, sharper, simpler, stronger. You don't need to explain your transformation to anyone. Just live it. Let your presence confuse the ones who never expected you to rise. And for those still clinging to the past version of you, let them mourn. You're already walking into something sacred. Let your past die loudly because your future is roaring. CTA, call to action. If this woke something up inside you, let it out. Comment, I'm shedding my old self, if you're done pretending. And if you're ready to walk through this fire week after week, Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This isn't a channel, it's a transformation.